What is poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Measy Show. I'm your hostess with the Moses, okay? Now, before we begin, hit that subscribe and that like button for me before we begin. Or after. It's good. Anyway, so check it out. There's some real buffoonery going on right now. So, there's this guy, right? He's this little kid named Lil Mabu, right? So you seen the title, you seen the thumbnail. He's over here comparing himself to Eminem. So, first and foremost, let me say, you're nowhere near Eminem. Let's just state the obvious before we get into this guy a little bit. You are nowhere near Eminem. What Eminem did, his catalog, what he had to do to get here, his upbringing, everything, that's absolutely different from yours. He came from a struggle. You came from private school. He was broke. You came from money. Things are made easier for you. This dude had to struggle for it's night and day, bro. Like, you're nothing similar to Eminem, Mr. Mabu. Okay? So, now with that being the case, right? Let's get into this guy a little bit, because I had to do a little research. Honestly, I didn't even hear about him till I heard that that Lil Durk did a song with him. So I said, oh yeah, is that right? Lil Durk did a song with him? So, okay, let me check this out. So, all right. This guy, I don't even know his real name, but he was born on April 4th, 2005 in New York City, and he comes from money. Okay, so 2005, he's 18 right now, right? So, with that being the case, he putting out songs 2 years ago at 16, videos, everything. You're not dropping videos, and you don't have the ability to upload. Like, the pure essentials came from someone at that age. You weren't 16 and you just got all this equipment. No, you were given things were afforded to you that maybe were not afforded to other people, especially Eminem at freaking 16, bro. Come on. Anyway, according to all his write-ups, or him or whoever, he has never written a song until a few years ago. Probably, I'm assuming, around the time that song Demon Time came out. Okay, so he did make a 6-figure stream count on SoundCloud. I'm assuming that's also a couple years back. It is also said that he stages a bunch of stunts for shock value. Like, one time, I was looking at one where he had hopped out of some sort of a SUV or something, and then he had like a bottle of champagne. He's popping the champagne, and someone tried to jump in the car and steal it. Like, it was a little, you know what I mean? Then he has he got the other dude where he was sitting, he had like a backpack on with a t-shirt, and the guy was like, you know where you at? I'll take everything from you. And then he seen he had Blammer or whatever, so then he was like, oh, like, bro, if you have Blammer, you're not finna put that on your foot, like, unless you are really stupid, you know what I'm saying? Then another time, a girl was like, you're a rapper, what are you gonna do for me, blah blah blah. And then he came with the like, oh yeah, I play with they call him Knox out there. I play with Knox and blah blah. And the West Coast, a Knox is a dopey, but yeah, anyway, he's like, yeah, I play with Knox, blah blah blah. And so anyway, so he put her hand on it, like, oh, this, like, I feel like you're just doing it for the camera at this point. Anybody that's got Blammer that really is playing with these things and using these things, they don't even say that. They don't even want to be on camera with that. Like, I'm kind of, I mean, I understand we're in a different generation, but bro, if you got Blammer, right, and you're with all that G play and all that, right, and somebody try to record you, you can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? No, you're not finna just volunteer to put it, like, that's stupid, unless it's fake as hell, right, or you just seeking some sort of validation from people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. Anyway, he worked with Lil Durk. He worked with this other guy named Dusty Locane, I think his name. A few little drill rappers. I'll be honest, man. Okay, let me give my honest opinion. I just want to speak in a I want to give my opinion and explain, like, why. Okay. So first and foremost, we'll just address the elephant in the room. He is a Caucasian drill rapper. There's not many, right? The only ones who have came out have been kind of taken as a joke, like that guy Slim Jesus. That was some years ago. He was looking like a fool. He had the beams, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, that's all fake. I ain't into that." You know what I'm saying? So bam. So that was BS, right? Now, you could be about that life and be white and really, but you're having at 16 years old, you're going to private school, and your family's affording you all the technology to shoot videos and upload, and you're riding with your dad with the Tesla. Tesla alone, 60,000. You feel me? Like that. Like you come from some sort of struggle. You ain't riding no damn Tesla. What the hell? Like, come on, man. And this was a couple years ago. This is like 3-4 years ago. 2-3 years. He was just a little kid in the TikTok video. So I remember Teslas back then. Come on, bro. No. So listen. If you're a Caucasian drill rapper, that's cool. And if you're about that life, I get that. Like, there's plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? They have white Bloods, white Crips, white. Well, I don't know if they got some white G's. They got this white everything in every little gang, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not judging necessarily on that. But I will be honest. When you see somebody like that, you wanna peek into their, let me take a look into. I'll give you an example. It's not about rap, but okay. There's a YouTuber. His name is Milk74, right? He's out of the Hoovers in South Central. People gravitate towards him because he comes from that. You know what I'm saying? He's really from that. He comes from that. He's from where he says he's from. You get what I'm saying? He grew up the way he's not trying to lie about who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's not a gimmick. It's him. So people like him. I like Milk. You feel me? I like Milk. I watch his shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you have like somebody like this guy who's coming from like, you could just tell his dress, his everything is like, come on, man, that's not the style of someone who comes from nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's not the style. He's wearing the polos and then like he's got like these supposedly, okay, so look how can I explain this without sounding like I don't like him because he's white? Okay, look at Jack Harlow. He's hella hard. Jack Harlow is hard. You feel me? He got song before Drake, after Drake, he's hard, right? Look at MGK's not really that good, but he got a couple good songs like Cleveland's Where I'm From or whatever. Look at that. That song is hard. And he probably is somewhat from those circumstances, you know what I'm saying? He's from Cleveland. He's from a rough, you get what I'm saying? Look at Paul Wall, right? Paul Wall, he's just rapping about doing what he ain't nobody lying about it. You get what I'm saying? Now you got this guy, he's going to his school, and I don't know if the current school is a private school or not, but according to what I found online, he used to go to some private school. Like, what? Like how you sliding on your enemies and you shoot. So let me get this straight. You go to private school for 8 hours a day, right? Take away an hour of commute time. That's 9 hours a day, right? Take another hour away from homework, right? So what is that? One. So that's what, 10 hours a day minus 8 hours for sleep is 18 hours, right? Right? So you got 6 hours left. So in the 6 hours you got left, you just do drive-bys. You sell drugs. You sell packs. You shoot people. Is that what's happening here? Oh, and you rap too. So we got to put a couple hours a day for that. So in the few short hours that you have remaining out of your day, you spend that doing drive-bys, right? That's what you're doing, little mabu? No, it's not, okay? Let's be honest, bro. You're lying, okay? You're lying. You're not that. You get what I'm saying? You're not that. And let me just be frank. You'll never be Eminem. You'll never be close to Eminem. You could not hang from a testicle hair off of Eminem's nutsack, okay? You couldn't be a drip of sweat on a towel on Eminem. Like, you're so far from that, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, yeah, I get it. You gain traction. You're making money. Like, I salute to you for that. But number one, you're a fraud. Number two, that's not you. Like, you rapping like, and then you on the I ain't trying to sound like a hater. I'm just speaking the truth. So you can call me a hater if you want to. I'm just saying facts. You get what I'm saying? And then you're supposed to be on the radar freestyle, which wasn't a freestyle, by the way, right? If it was a freestyle, you just happened to have 2 pictures of your teachers. Oh, Mr. Davis, he's a punk. Bro, shut up, bro. Shut up. But then you're sliding and you're shooting your enemies and you sell drugs. So you go to school. You rap. You commute to school, right? You do your homework, and you get good grades. But then in the few hours that you got remaining of the day, you just do a few drive-bys and sell some dope. And if you don't sit down, bro, listen, bro. Finish your law degree or whatever you're gonna go plan on doing, and move forward, bro. Like you got a solid cosign from. See, honestly, I feel like that sent you the wrong message. So you got a cosign from Dirk. You got a cosign from Lil Durk. I feel like that sent you the wrong message. Because now you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm official. Like, bro, you're not official, bro. You're not official, bro. Your name is probably Bartholomew or something. Like, you're like, that's not you. That's not you. The bottom line, that's not you whatsoever. You're a square. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. It's hip to be, it's hip to be square. You like, it's cool. Don't like go to school. That's good. I'm not knocking that, so don't be in the comments. No, but you're not being who you say you are. You're somebody else other than what you're projecting yourself. I'm just speaking the facts, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Can he rap? I'll be honest, it's not my taste, but he's talented according to, you know what I mean? Like he can put the words together, you know. But is he a good rapper in my opinion? Do I like his style? I'm not a fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan. And it kind of makes me, I'll also be honest, it makes me, the fact that you're a fraud, that makes me not really too much like you. And I heard one of his songs, because don't get me wrong, I heard him out before I made any type of, I ain't mess with this dude, or I like it. No, I'm doing my research, I'm going to hear him out. But the fact that you're like, you don't know what I did, you don't know, like somebody gave it to me. Okay, so what? You're a Caucasian kid selling dope crack at 15 years old, and that's how you paid for it. But then you're still going to private school during that time, and that's how you paid for all your studio equipment and your. Oh, okay. But then Dad's got a Tesla, though. You feel me? Oh, that's another thing. Let me get into this. So, this is what people are saying. There's a I want to say it's on the Before You're Famous or whatever it's called. Before They Were Famous. They're saying that they think his dad may be this a top record label executive. That's why he got the shot. But then the guy that has like in the video is the guy driving the Tesla where he's doing this. So I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But whoever his dad is, I don't know. I just feel like I like authentic, bro. I like back in the day when I used to be listening to like, let's say for example, Messy Marv. Back before his whole crackhead situation came about. Like, bro, I grew up on Mess. Like, I loved Messy Marv, bro. Like, what make me like you more is I know that's you. I know that you're about that. You get what I'm saying? Mo 3. Bro, I love Mo 3, right? He was a Muslim, by the way, Rahimullah. But I love Mo 3, and I found out he was an Ak. I loved him even more. And I like him because he's about that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these different rappers, Lavish D, right? I like Lavish D because I know he's about what you know what I'm saying? He did everything that he's, you know what I'm saying? People, there's verification on his resume. You get what I'm saying? Like the list goes on. But when it's someone that's fraudulent and they're portraying a false narrative of who they are, that's when it's like, look, bro, you haven't lived this life. You know what I'm saying? You've never sold drugs. And if you did, you probably like got your little, went into your parents' account and got a couple G's and sent some packs out of like it just seems it's you not being true to your real life. And that's where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Anyway, man, I could talk about this all day, but at the end of the day, you're nothing compared to Eminem. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't be a string in the jockstrap of Eminem, bro. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be compared. You'll never be suitable to even mention your name in the same sentence as Eminem. Eminem is like one of the most talented, I ain't gonna say white rappers, I'm just saying rappers. He's in my top 10 for sure. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that Eminem kept it real. You didn't keep it. Eminem's like, yeah, I come from the trailer. I'm broke. Say this, that, and third. Like, I worked at the plant. Like, all his stuff he's owning. You're like, I'm selling hella drugs and I'm going to... Just shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, let me know what you think about this kid in the comments, man. I'm just speaking my piece on it. But appreciate y'all watching the video. Salute. Y'all have a good evening. I'm gone.